Hi students, so welcome you all again for our chapter, that is relations and functions. Okay, so good afternoon everyone. I feel that all of you are very much fine and good. So quickly tell all your friends to join the class so that we can continue our class with relations and functions. Okay, so as you all know, this relations functions is going to be continue for your 12th standard also. Here you have to understand the concepts clearly. Once you understand the concepts clearly, then it is going to be very well and good for you all to learn the same concept, relations and functions at 12th class. So for that reason, to understand this chapter, the only important thing is you have to understand the logics. You have to understand the definitions and you have to solve the problems by understanding the definitions. Okay, so simply by hearting or doing some writing 10 times or 20 times, that doesn't work here. You have to first understand the logics, then you write it for 2 or 3 or 10 times, no problem. Without understanding logic or without understanding any definition, if you write it any times, it is useless. Okay, so that's why first all of you understand the logics, understand the definitions, then you go through this chapter, because this chapter is little bit theoretical chapter where there will be more number of definitions, where there will be more number of logics and all. So here, if theoretical concepts if you have to understand, means you have to understand the concepts little bit more. You have to solve problems more and more. Okay, so let us start this, that is relations and functions. So in this relations and functions starts with your Cartesian products of sets. Cartesian products of sets. Okay, so already you all know what is set. Clear? So quickly tell me what is set. I will write here. Set is collection of well-defined objects. Okay, so this is called set, or you can also say example you can write set of natural numbers. Okay, so this is going to be an set. And example for not set of intelligent students. Set of intelligent students is not going to be an set. Okay, so very good. Most of you know that what is set, and most of you also know that what is not set. So for that, for example, I have given set of natural number is your set, and set of intelligent students is not set. Okay, so from this you can understand what is set and all. Already you have solved so many number of problems also, and already you have gone through so many number of concepts also, like finite set, infinite set, and some examples on finite and infinite. All those things you have done. Union, intersection and complement, all things you have gone through, no problem. Now I want to understand what is Cartesian products. Okay, so my dear students, please you see here, if you want to understand this Cartesian product, means I will take there are two sets. I will take P and Q are two non-empty sets. I will take them as two non-empty sets. So P and Q are two non-empty sets. Then the Cartesian product is written by P cross Q. Then the Cartesian product is written by P cross Q such that the order pair x comma y, such that x belongs to P and Q belongs to Y. Sorry, Y belongs to Q. Okay, so this is going to be your Cartesian product, that is P cross Q. Cartesian means P cross Q. This is not multiplication. This is cross product. We say it as cross product. Cross product is not same as your multiplication. First you keep it in your mind. Multiplication is different, cross product is different. So cross product means it is in a collection of order pairs. Understand very carefully. Cross product means it is an collection of order pairs in the form of x comma y, such that first element comes from P and the second element comes from Q. That is what your Cartesian product. Okay. So if you want to see the definition, that you can see it here. What I have explained just now, you can just see here. That is, given to P and Q are two non-empty sets. Given to P and Q are two non-empty sets. Two non-empty sets P and Q. The Cartesian product P cross Q is the set of all order pairs. The set of all order pairs of elements P and Q. So that is what we have written in the form of x comma y. They are written in the form of P comma Q. So small p belongs to here P, and the second element Q belongs to capital Q. Previously we have written it as x comma y. So in the definition they have taken it as P comma Q, small p and small q. So here small p belongs to capital P, small q belongs to capital Q. This is called your Cartesian product. Okay. So what is meaning of this Cartesian product? You can understand very carefully, because you may feel that just by going on reading what is the definition given, that is not mathematics. Okay, you have to explain it and you have to understand the logic behind it, then only you can enjoy the problems, or you can understand the problems. If I go directly reading what is Cartesian product given to non-empty sets P and Q, that is not the correct way of mathematics. Okay, first you have to understand what is present in the definition. So what is present in the definition? In the definition you have two sets P and Q which are non-empty. In the sets you have two in the sets, that is P and Q, those two sets are non-empty. Okay, so with these two non-empty sets they are defining cross product P cross Q. How you are going to define P cross Q? The collection of P comma Q. That means the collection of P comma Q such that P belongs to capital P, Q belongs to capital Q. This is called your Cartesian product. Then how can you do this actually? What is this? That is very important. So now you can read this definition for 10 times. You can by heart this definition and you can write it, no problem. But what happens if you not understand this logic? This is one of the logic. Okay, they are expressing the logic in the form of P cross Q as collection of P comma Q, first element from capital P, second element from capital Q. This is the logic of Cartesian product. So you can read it for 10 times, you can write it for 10 times. Suppose if the problems comes on this, how to solve? That is very big question that you have to understand. That is the correct way of understanding the definitions. Okay, so see here, I will take one example. In the set P I will take some elements 1 comma 2, and in the set Q I will take some elements A comma B. Now I want to solve P cross Q. Now I want to solve P cross Q. So see here, what is P cross Q? You just see it is an order pair. First element must be from P, second element must be from Q. Okay, so I will write an order pair. First element from P, that is 1. Second element is from Q, that is A. On the same way, first element is 1, second element is from Q, B. Next 2 comma A and next 2 comma B. So this is what the logic you have to understand. This is what the logic you have to understand. Okay, so P cross Q means what? 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 2 comma A, 2 comma B. Have you understood this? Suppose now if I take A is in a set with like elements P, Q, R. B is an elements with 1 comma 2. Now what is your A cross B? See how to write. So A cross B means what? Order pairs. First element is from first set, second element is from second set. So that will be p comma 1. Next what it will be? P comma 2. Next what it will be? Q comma 1. Next it will be Q comma 2. Next what you are going to write? R comma 1 and R comma 2. So see this. This is your Cartesian product definition, and this is what the logic behind the definition of Cartesian products. This thing you have to understand. If you don't understand these logics, then it is very tough to solve the problems. So now I feel that all of you have understood this. So quickly tell me, have you understood this or not? All of you. Most of you are not attending the class. Very bad thing, because I said this chapter is very important for second year. The logics are going to be useful for the second year. Then also so many number of students are not attending today. Very sad thing. So please tell all your friends. If you don't understand this particular topics, you are not going to understand in the 12th class or your second year. Okay. So left to you. How much you are going to attend the classes or how much you are not going to attend the classes, it is left to you. So tell to all your friends so that you can all attend them and you can understand them, so that there will be no problems in your 12th class. Clear? Okay. So now by understanding this logic, by understanding the logic, I will give one example. P set as, I will take it as A comma B comma C, and I will take Q set as I can take it as 1, 2, 3. So quickly write the order pairs. Check you are going to write it or not. Quickly write P cross Q and verify your answers with my answer. Okay. So quickly take rough paper and a pen and please solve it, so that I will give you some time. You can solve it and you can compare your answers with my answer, so that if it is correct, you can, and I think that all of you have understood. Okay. So quickly go through all this, quickly go through this problem. P cross Q. Okay. First order pair will be A comma 1, A comma 2, A comma 3. Next is B comma 1, B comma 2, B comma 3. Next is C comma 1, C comma 2, C comma 3. Okay. So these are the order pairs. So quickly check this answer with your answers and tell me how many of you have got the right answer. How many of you have got the right answer? Quickly tell me. So quickly tell me how many of you have understood this and how many of you got the right answer. So I feel most of you will get the right answer, but I want to know how many of you got the right answer. On the same way, I will go with one of the note. So here, that is n of P cross Q is equal to n of P into n of Q. So now next I will go for the concept, that is n of P cross Q. That means the number of elements in P cross Q. The number of elements in P cross Q. So count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So in P cross Q, how many elements? 9 elements. That is nothing but n of P. You can see 1, 2, 3. So that is 3 multiplied with 1, 2, 3. So 3 multiplied with 3 is 9. Okay. So this is n of P cross Q. Clear? So now n of P cross Q is nothing but n of P multiplied with n of Q. Okay. So please remember, cross product is different, multiplication is different. Here I am doing multiplication, this is cross product. Okay. So the number of elements in the P cross Q is going to be 9. That is nothing but 3 multiplied with 3. Okay. So therefore 9 elements are present in P cross Q. Clear? So from that you can understand how to find the number of elements in P cross Q. Okay. So now I will go for the next concept that you can see. Okay. So see this, two order pairs are equal if and only if the elements are equal and the second elements are also equal. So what is meaning of this? Elements are equal and second elements are also equal. They are telling that if I have two order pairs x comma y and a comma b. Now if you want to tell x comma y is equal to a cross b, you see, if I want to tell x comma y is equal to a cross b, it is only possible if and only if x is equal to a and y is equal to b. Okay, suppose see here, if x is not equal to a, then x comma y will be not equal to a comma b. The meaning of this is, if I want to say these two order pairs are equal, if these two order pairs are equal, if and only if the first element must be equal and the second corresponding elements also must be equal. So then only I say x equal to a and y equal to b, then these two order pairs are equal. Okay, so now if I write x comma y equal to 1 comma 2, here the meaning is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. So the meaning of this statement is x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. Okay, so if I write x comma y is equal to p comma q, x is equal to p and y is equal to q. Okay, suppose any one of this, x is equal to p but y is not equal to q, then also x comma y is not equal to p comma q. Both the elements must be equal. Please remember, both the elements must be equal. If one of this, either x or y, is not equal, means it is not equal. If both the elements are equal, then only they are going to be equal. The corresponding elements must be equal. Then only we say that two order pairs are going to be equal. Okay, so I feel that all of you have understood this, so that I can go for my next concept. So quickly reply in the chat box that you have understood or not understood. Okay, so now see this very important concept. See the second point, that is, if there are p elements in A and q elements in B, then there will be pq elements in A cross B. That we have already seen. N of A has p elements, N of B has q elements, N of A cross B has pq elements. So that is what we have already seen, that there are 9 elements in the A cross B. That is, N of A has 3 elements and N of B has 3 elements. So already on this we have seen the example. So quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood the second statement or not? So the second statement is, you can see that N of A has p elements. You see, N of A has p elements, N of B has q elements. Now they need N of A cross B. What is N of A cross B? N of A cross B is equal to P multiplied with Q. Suppose N of A has 3 elements, N of B has 2 elements, then N of A cross B has how many elements? 3 into 2, that is 6. Okay, so 3 multiplied with 2, 6 elements are going to be in A cross B. So from this I think you can follow the concepts, no problem, and most of you can also understand it, because N of A has 3 elements, N of B has 2 elements, so therefore N of A cross B has 3 into 2, that is 6 elements. So quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood this? So that I can go for the third statement. See the third statement, that is, I will go for the third statement with the second statement. Okay, see here, if A and B are non-empty sets non-empty sets and either A or B is an infinite set, then so is A cross B. The meaning of this third statement is, you have two sets A and B. Okay, in these two sets, if one of the set is infinite, then A cross B is also going to be infinite. That is what they are saying here. Okay, see, n of A has two elements, n of B is having infinite elements, then n of A cross B will also have infinite elements. This is what they are telling in the third statement. In the third statement, they are telling that if A has two elements, if B has infinite elements, then n of A cross B has infinite elements. Any one of this set, otherwise, or like this also it may happen, n of A is infinite and n of B has some elements like 3, then n of A cross B is infinite. Okay, so if in two sets take A and B, you can take A and B. In these two sets, if any one of this is infinite, then A cross B is also infinite. So that is what they are explaining in your third statement. Clear? So now let us go for the fourth statement. That is, please understand the fourth statement carefully, because this is the introduction of your three dimension. A cross A cross A. A cross A cross A. That means now they are making cross product for 3 times. If they make it for 2 times, no problem. You can write order pair. But if they make it for 3 times, you have to write triplets. This is called triplet. Please remember, this is called triplet. A, B, C. Because this is the Cartesian product of 3 sets. And here A, B, C, all the 3 elements belongs to set A, because you have only one set A. That's why they are making A cross product for 3 times. So triplets are going to exist. For you. So that is A, B, C are present in A. Okay. So now you can see that I can solve it very clearly with one example. You can take one example of set containing, say, I will take set has element 1. Okay, a set has element singleton set 1. Now I want to make cross product. How can you make cross product? So, not to make a confusion, I will take one more element. If I take only one element, you will get confused. So I will take 2 elements. Okay. So let us take set A has 1, 2. Let us consider set A has 1, 2. Now I want to solve A cross A cross A. That means, see here, first you have to simplify A cross A. A cross A. How to simplify A cross A? See, here only one set is present, so that's why you can take another set also as 1, 2. See, both the sets are same. So we are making cross product with the same element, same set. So first element is 1. Here also the first element is 1. Second element is 2. Otherwise you can write it as again 1, 2. Write the second element, that is 1, 1. What will be the second element? Second element will be 1, 2. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2. Third order pair will be 2, 1 and 2, 2. Okay, so this is cross product with 2 sets. Now I need A cross A cross A. Okay, First you write A cross A. What is A cross A? 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2. Okay. Again cross with set A, that is 1 comma 2. Now you just see here, first element is 1 comma 1. So write it 1 comma 1. What is the first element here? 1. Okay. Next, first element here it is 1 comma 1. Second element here it is 2. Okay. Over. Go for the second one. Here it is 1 comma 2. Here the first element is 1. Next, go for the second one. That will be 1 comma 2 into 2. Next, go for the third one. 2 comma 1, 1. 2 comma 1, 2. Okay. And the last 2 will be 2 comma 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2 comma 2. So these are going to be your triplets. These are going to be your triplets. Okay. So quickly give me thumbs if you have understood this. If you have understood this, quickly give me your thumbs so that I can understand. Okay. So that we are making cross product for 3 times. We are making cross product for 3 times. So quickly tell me, quickly tell your friends also. Only 30 students are present today. See here, all may feel that it is 11th class syllabus. It is 11th class syllabus, I know, but it is for the for all it is 11th class syllabus, but it is going to have 90% effect of 12th class. That's what I am telling. So please tell all to follow these classes regularly at 1 p.m. Okay. So now you can see here. Now you can see here. I will go for the example, that is, see, 2 order pairs are equal. Already I have said when 2 order pairs are equal, the 2 order pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding elements are equal. They have said that these 2 order pairs are equal. Find the values of x and y. So that is x plus 1 equal to 3 and another one is y minus 2 equal to 1. So x equal to 3 minus 1, y equal to 1 plus 2. So x equal to 2, y equal to 3. This is your answer. Equal to 2 and y equal to 3. X equal to 2 and y equal to 3 will be the answers. Clear? So very simple problem. Every small kid also can understand this who knows addition and subtraction. Okay. No problem. Let us go for the second one. So already we have solved this. P equal to 1 comma 2 is given. We have to solve P cross P cross P. P cross P cross P. So already we have solved it. First you solve P cross Q. P cross Q will be 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2. Okay. Next, you can just see P cross P will be 1 comma 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1 comma 2. Here it will be 1 comma 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2 comma 2. Next it will be 2 comma 1 1, 2 comma 1 2 and next it will be 2 comma 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2 comma 2. Okay. So this is going to be your P cross P cross P. Already we have solved in the previous slide. We have solved here the same problem they are asking to solve. Okay. So everyone can understand that. No problem. Very simple question. Now let us go for relations. Okay. So my dear students, you just see, already you have understood what is Cartesian product and what is equal order pairs, how to solve the number of elements in the Cartesian product, And how to write the Cartesian product, all of you have understood, no problem. Now I will go for relations. Okay. So see here, reading the definition and going forward, that is not problem. I can do that. But if I do like that, no one will understand anything. For example, let us do that. See how all will do, what all will do. The very big mistake in mathematics, what all will do, they will take this definition, they will read it. A relation R from a non-empty set A to a non-empty set B is a subset of Cartesian product A cross B. The subset is derived by describing a relationship between the first element and the second element of the order pairs A cross B. Full point, the second element is called image of the first element. So all will read this and they will go forward. But what is use of that? Have you understood anything by reading like that? Quickly reply me, have you understood by reading like that? No one will understand if I read like that and if I go forward. You need to understand the logic. Okay. So that's why be careful and try to understand the logic. Okay. See, what is important here? A relation R from non-empty set A. So this is non-empty set A to non-empty set B is a subset of, see, this is the logic, subset of Cartesian product A cross B. That means a relation R is a subset of Cartesian product A cross B. That means how can we write it? You just see here, we can write it as R is a subset of A cross B. R is a subset of A cross B. Don't write it as a proper subset. It is an improper subset. Okay. So that is R is a subset of A cross B. That means relation is an subset of A cross B. That is, relation is a subset of Cartesian product. Okay. Next, you just see what they explain it again. They explain again it as the subset is derived by describing a relationship between the first element and the second element of the order pairs in A cross B. This is very important. Please understand this carefully. What they say, the subset is derived by describing a relationship between the first element and the second element, of the order pairs A cross B, okay, and the second element is image of the first element. Second element is the image of the first element. So now here you have to understand some very important points. The first one is R is subset of A cross B, and the second one is see here, the subset has to be derived or described. The subset has to be described by giving an relationship between the sets A and B, such that it is in a subset of such that it is an subset of A cross B, subset of A cross B. Okay, so this is also very important statement. First statement, second statement, and third statement is second element is called image, of first element. What is meaning of this? That is also very important. So see, these are all the logical words, these are all the logical terms that you have to understand. Okay, so then how to understand these logical things? You just see with one example. I will take one example here. I will take set A as 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will take set B as like 1, 2. Okay, so now I want to write the relation between A and B, the relationship between A and B. See, R is equal to order pair x comma y such that x is lesser than or equal to y. X is lesser than or equal to y. Here x belongs to A and y belongs to B. That also we have to write. Okay, comma x belongs to A, x belongs to B, comma x belongs to A, comma y belongs to B. X belongs to A, comma y belongs to B. So here first you understand this. What is this relation? See here, the relation must be subset of A cross B. No problem. And the second one is the subset has to be described by relationship between A and B. That you can see here. Now I am defining this relation with this particular relationship. See, that is x is lesser than or equal to y. So this is my relationship between x and y. This is my relationship between x and y. Okay, so I have to write the elements now. See how I am going to write the elements. R will be equal to, you can just see, x belongs to what? A. So y belongs to what? B. So such type, how can I write? X must be always lesser than or equal to y. So here you can just see 1 comma 1 I can't write, 1 comma 2 I can write. Next 2 comma 1 I can't write. See, I can't write 2 comma 1 because here x value is not lesser than y. Y belongs to 1, x belongs to 2. Clear? So therefore only 1 comma 2 is present in this relationship. Only 1 comma 2 is present in this relationship, because if you go on writing another elements, see here, I can't write 1 comma 1, I can't write 2 comma 1, I can't write 2 comma 2, see, I can't write 3 comma 1, I can't write 3 comma 2, again I can't write 4 comma 1, I can't write 4 comma 2. These all order pairs I can't write in this relation. Why I can't write all these order pairs in this relation? Because this all order pairs not satisfy this particular relationship defined by this R. Defined by this R. Okay, what this R tells? In this particular set, the order pairs must be such that the first element is lesser than, okay, here equal to is not present. Equal to is not present. Remove that. Equal to is not present. X is lesser than y. Okay. So if x is lesser than y, then this order pair is present. That means first element must be lesser than second element. First element must be lesser than second element. Here both are equal. Here first element is 2, that is greater than 1. It will not come. Here you can see this is 2 comma 2, this also not comes. 3 comma 1, see this is greater. 3 comma 2, this also not comes. 4 comma 1 not comes. 4 comma 2 also not comes. Okay, so that's why only 1 comma 2 comes, because 1 is lesser than 2. 1 is lesser than 2. Okay, so that's why only this order pair is present in this relation. So from this I think you have understood what is relation. Okay, now this is going to be, definitely it is going to be in a subset of Cartesian product, because first element belongs to first set, second element belongs to second set, and we have defined the relationship between two sets A and B. The second condition is also satisfied, and the third condition tells that the first element is the image of, the second element is the image of first element. That means 2 is the image of 2 is the image of 1. 2 is the image of 1. Okay, so quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood this? So see here, Devamma is telling that 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, like this she is telling. See, this is not correct, because x has to be in A. What is the condition? X has to be in A and y has to be in B. That is the condition. Please see here, you have two sets. Whenever I take x value, this must be from A. Whenever I take y value, this must be from B. Are you getting my point? So here you can just see 3, 4, these all elements not belongs to your set B. B contains only 1 comma 2. B contains only 1 comma 2. So that's why you can't write 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, those all particular order pairs. Okay, so that's why we won't write it. Clear? So x must be lesser than y. X must be lesser than y, and x must be in A. First you understand the relation. There are so many conditions. First one is x is lesser than y, and the second one is x must be in A, y must be in B. Are you getting my point? So if that all conditions are satisfied, then only it comes in relation. So that is what the example here, 1 comma 2. Clear? I think all of you have understood this. So quickly tell me, I will take one more example. I will take one more example. You also try to solve it. Clear? See here, A equal to, you have 1, 2, 3. B equal to, you have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and now R is defined as order pair x comma y such that x is greater than or equal to y, comma x belongs to A and comma x belongs to B. So now tell me, what is the elements which are present in R? What are the elements which are present in R, which are satisfying the condition x is greater than or equal to y, and x must be from set A and y must be from set B. Y must be from set B. Like that you have to write in the relation R. So please tell me, what are the elements which are present in R? So quickly you have to tell. Think fast and tell it. What are the elements present in R? So I will be waiting for your answers. Quickly tell me. Okay. So no one is replying with the answers. See here, very good, correct. Empty set is the correct answer. Very nice. Empty set is the correct answer. Empty set or null set. You can tell it as empty set or null set. Very good. So from this I feel that all of you have understood the concepts. No problem. Now I can go for the next concept. Say this. The total number of the relations that are defined from the set A to set B is the number of possible subsets of A cross B. So this is also very important thing. Here they are telling the total number of relations. The total number of relations defined. The total number of relations defined is given by 2 to the power of p into q. 2 to the power of 2 into q if n of A is p and n of B is q. You know that n of A cross B is p into q. So this is nothing but power set of your Cartesian product. Power set of your Cartesian product. This is nothing but the power set of Cartesian product. So the total number of relations from the set A to set B is defined by 2 to the power of p into q. 2 to the power of p into q. Okay, that is called the total number of relations that we can define. The total number of the relations that we can define from A to B. The total number of the relations that we can define from A to B is 2 to the power of p into q. That means if set A has 2 elements, if set B has 2 elements, now total number of relations we can define are 2 to the power of 2 into 2, that is 2 to the power of 4, that is 16 relations we can define from set A to set B. We can define total 16 relations. We can define total 16 relations from A to B. 16 relations from A to B. So this is what the total number of relations definition tells. This is what our total number of relations from the set A to set B tells. Okay, so have you understood this? So in that 16 number of relations, one relation will be empty and another relation will be universal relation. Okay, the remaining 14 are going to be the another relations. Clear? So if set A has 2 elements, set B has 2 elements, the total number of relations from A to B is given by 2 to the power of 4, that is 16. So 16 relations we can define from set A to set B. So that is what they have given in this definition. So don't waste the time in reading all these definitions. You just understand the logic what I explain, the concept what I explain. So that is enough. Okay. Once you understand that, you never forget it. Clear? So in mathematics, logics are important, concepts are important. Don't by heart anything. Clear? So please understand the concepts what I explain. Please understand the logics what I explain. Once you understand that, you never forget it. I give 100% surety of that. But don't by heart the things. Once you start to by heart the things, then you start to lose concentration on logics. You start to lose concentrate on concepts. Okay. Don't by heart the things. Clear? No problem. So here there is one example. So take this example and tell me Okay, already I have solved it. 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4, that is 2 comma 2, total 2 to the power of 4, 16. 16 number of relations you can define. So I will give another example. 10. So that is A has A comma B comma C. Set B has 1 comma 2. So now tell me, find the number of relations, find the number of relations from A to B. Find the total number of relations from A to B. Clear? So tell me the answer, so that I can see how many of you have understood this concept. So very simple question. Please tell me the answer. Very good. 64. So 64 is the right answer. That is 2 to the power of 3 into 2. 2 to the power of 6, that is 64 will be the correct answer. 17 is not the correct answer. 64 must be your answer. Okay. So I think all of you have understood this. Clear? Very good. Next we shall go for next concept, that is, okay. So the concepts which I have taken are all over. So now I will give some questions. So please quickly tell me the answers. First one, what is Cartesian product? First one, what is Cartesian product? Second one, what is relation? What is relation? Third one, number of Cartesian products. Number of Cartesian products. Fourth one, number of relations. So see here, you know all the concepts already. I think all these 4 concepts you know. You know concepts, you know the logics, and you know what you have to do. Okay. So now you read that definition. You know the concept, you know the logic. Now you read that definition. What is the Cartesian product? What is the relation? What are the number of Cartesian product and what are the number of relations? Now what you do, after this end of class, you just read for 2 to 3 minutes these 4 questions. Okay. Once you read those 4 questions and once you read the definition, you will understand everything, so that you don't need to by heart those things. You can write it on your own words. You can write it on your own words. They will be very easy. Okay. So that's why I want to tell you that first you understand the concepts, next you understand the logics. So once you understand the concept, once you understand the logic, after that when you read that particular definition, definitely you are going to remember it for long term duration. Definitely you are going to learn it from for long term duration. Okay. So thank you everyone. Let us meet tomorrow and let us continue in the tomorrow's session, that will be for 1 p.m. and everyone tell your friends, these classes are compulsory, that you have to attend. See, today only 30 students are attending the class. Really, I feel very bad. I don't know how and why they are not attending the class. Okay. So tell everyone to attend the class, so that tomorrow we can continue with the further concepts by solving some examples and understanding the further concepts. We can continue tomorrow and let us continue it tomorrow. Clear? Okay. Bye everyone. Be safe.